Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location that you are watching this video from. My name is Festus Amadasu. I'm here to talk about how profitable is pig farming. I want us to please listen carefully, and if there is anything that you know, please, we will love to hear from you also, because not that distance time, I used to buy these PKC 40,000, 45,000 naira, depending on the distance of the exact place I'm buying from, a ton. But within the space of 3 months or 4 months now, I'm buying the same a ton of PKC for 140,000 naira in Benin City. I think the price is just too much. And the maize, the cost of maize now is now 250 to 270,000 naira a ton. Why the cost of soya beans is between 350,000 to 360,000, depending on the location, depending where you are buying it from. That is to say, if I'm to feed my animal to capacity, I will be spending nothing less than 1 million naira a month in feeding my pigs. If I spend 1 million naira in feeding this animal, then how much will not be my profit for the month? Let's assume I'm to sell pigs, I have a worker, I will use water, that means I need to buy a fuel to pump the generator, to wash the thing, to wash the pig pen. If you check this video and you check my previous video when I started this project newly, you will see the state of the animal now. Because I don't even have time now to even think of washing this animal twice that I used to do a day. Because my concern now is how this animal will survive. Because the cost of feed is just too much. Today now, I'm buying 2 tons of soya beans, 2 tons of PKC for 280,000 naira. Something that I used to buy 80,000 naira before. 200,000 naira increments. I've not seen such a thing before. Something I used to buy 40,000 naira is now 140,000 naira. I don't understand this country. 140,000 naira and nobody is talking. And the most annoying part of it all, the thing that we used to even get free. I remember in 1985 to 93, before I traveled out of Nigeria, I used to go to Bury, Guinness, to go and collect this spent grain. It was free. You only pay for your transportation. Because Guinness, that time, they will be happy that you come and help them to evacuate that byproduct. But today, it has been adjudged by some politicians and some wicked middlemen in the state. That is one of the reasons that I'm doing this video. And I'm going to use my state, Edo State, as a case study. Godwin Norerase Obaseki, the executive governor of Edo State, Your Excellency, I know you have a plan for the Edos, but sometimes that plan should be checkmate. I've seen that you are building College of Education, the College of Agriculture, Igworiakri. It's commendable. It's of a standard, yes, but not of a building, because it will be of no good if it is just a mere building and you do not carry the farmers along, of which that is not good. The farmers, not only, and see that, okay, you are trying in the area of palm kernel. That is not the only source of agriculture in Edo State. We have other people that are into birds. Edo State can be trained in cattle rearing. Who said it is only Fulani that can rear cattle? Who said so? A lot of Edo are into piggery. But I do not see how you are carrying them along. The reason why I'm saying this, Your Excellencies, please, I'm on my knee, I'm begging you, because a lot of farmers are going to close up. A lot of farms are going to close up in Edo State. Not only pigs, even the birds. Last year, December, I did bird, but this year, I decided not to, because I don't really have that strength. I don't think my strength can carry me the way I used to. And the reason why I'm still saying this, and I'm using this avenue too to talk to Barrister Osarodion Ogie. I know you are a learned man, very intelligent person, but you promised us that you are going to help us to look into the issue between the Guinness Nigerian PLC and the Edo State Pig Farmer Association. I think there was a meeting between the association and you and the Ministry of Education, of Agriculture. But nothing comes out from that meeting. Just as few politicians or few Muslim men in the state hijack the whole process. It is very shameful. How can one person be in charge of everything that everybody wants to benefit from? And not only that, they are not even selling this byproduct to the Edos. They are selling it to the neighboring state. That is the height of wickedness. You will take this thing to the southwest and southeast to go and sell to make more money. Of which the southwest and southeast, they have other byproducts that they use to feed their animal. The only byproduct that we have in the Edo State is a no-go area. It's only palm kernel cake and this brewery waste. The last time every farmers in the association that I belongs to, you collected our names and every other things that you are going to submit to the government of the day. As we speak, nothing. As we speak, nothing. Just that information reaching us now that some politicians hijack the process. How long will we continue to do all these things? Some politicians hijack the process. That's all. We cannot get the byproduct of brewery waste. Palm kernel cake, we can't get it. And now there's information also reaching us that there is a plan to build a pig settlement. But how are you communicating with the Edos? Very shameful part of it all is only Edo State have 2 pig farm associations. And members of the pig farmers in Edo State, it's not even up to 50% that belongs to that association. That is so shameful. And at the end of the day, few one will gang up themselves together and rip everybody up of their own suffering. That's not good, sir. It's not good. If there's anything that you want to do to help the farmers in Edo State, help them to navigate this byproduct in Guinness. And electricity is other thing that is I know that is not in your control, but you promised Edo that you are going to build an industrial park. But that industrial park would have served better. Or this pig settlement that you want to do, that will also serve better if there's 24-hour electricity and the source of water. But if really you have in the back of your mind that you want to help the Edos, you should do this thing collectively with the farmers, not with politicians. Because with politicians, it will not work. I've seen it before, and it will never work. And the Farmers Association of Edo State, the Pig Farmer Association, whatever I don't know what I'm going to call you. 2 of you should look inwardly to come together and form one association, not 2. And you should encourage other farmers to join the association. because it's very shameful. Because you don't expect somebody to use ₦500,000 to ₦1,000,000 to feed animal. Somebody will not come to your farm and price for 400, 800, ₦900 a kilo. That's not done anywhere. And we're calling on the state government. I will show you many things. And let me say, I have so many things that in my mind to talk, but I'm trying to be careful with my words. That's it. Just have to be careful with what I'm saying. But the government of the day should look into this thing. And I don't know who is the Commissioner of Agriculture in Edo State. I don't even know his name. And I don't even know the office. How are you not liaising or communicating with the farmers? Edo State is not only Palm Kernel State. There are other things. There are other areas that we should look inward. If I'm to score you, I will only give you 2/10. It's just the truth. If I'm to score you, I'll give you 2/10. Because this is not, it's not, because it's just too bad. If I close this farm up now, I don't have any much to lose anyway, because I'm not there. But there are people working in that farm that have kids, they have a wife. Their kids go to school. If I close this place up now, just like 2 or 3 of my friends did, people that are working with them, how? You guys are saying that the diaspora should come home and invest in this way. No, it's not good. It's not the right thing to do, sir. And I'm going to call my lovely big brother, or what I will call you, whatever I call you. You are my friend, you are my brother, Apostle Alfred Uyino, sir. I think you should help us, because we want to get to the bottom, to the root cause of all these things. I've said it in the meetings that we need someone that will help us to navigate, to know the exact, because all what I'm saying here might be speculation. You can see, look at someone. We are now using cassava. Now, this cassava, if all farmers now continue to use cassava like this to feed animal, let me tell you, in no distant time, the cost of cassava in Edo State will become something else. Because this is not what we are using. The cost of buying cassava. You guys are from Benin, and you know the cost of buying cassava. Now we now buy cassava. How many pig are you going to use this cassava to feed? The person that is doing this now probably might not have up to about 10 pigs. Somebody that have about 100 to 120 pigs, how many of these will you prepare on daily basis to feed your animal? Those are the things that we should look into, sir. This is not good. Someone cannot continue like this, because those my friends that close up their farms, sir, how do you expect me to convince them to go back to this business? To tell them, my friend, this business is lucrative. You can see these are the raw material that we use to get. The down one is the PKC. I think the upper one is the berry waste and the soya. This thing we used to get like very cheap. This thing now that you are seeing that is misty here, it's not a hot cake. Some politicians in Edo State now hijack all the process. Go to Guinness now, you cannot get access to berry waste. It's something we used to get free. It's not good, sir. As I used to say, as I said before, Apostle Alfred, please, sir, you are going to help the Farmers Association. I don't know when is their next meeting. We will see how you guys can help us. And the Minister or Commissioner of Agriculture, Edo State, please sit up. get the right information, ask questions, find out those that are leading this association in Edo State. Because look at what someone is now doing. How many pigs are you going to feed with this? How many? People are selling up their pigs. They are selling it up at a very cheap price. They are selling it up. They cannot feed them because the cost of feeding is so expensive. How can someone? I can't get it. Someone will come from a different state and now be in charge of the brewery waste in Edo State. And if you ask Guinness, Guinness will tell you this AYBZ and whatsoever. And all of those are just looking. They just fold their hand, they are looking. That's so shameful anyway. Because as I've said before, because you promised to mitigate in this process the SSG, Barrister Sergeant Ogi. I don't know whether the association is the one lying to us or the farmer or the Guinness themselves. I don't know. That is the reason why I'm saying that I believe, I have trust that Alfred can help us. As for that, the Farmer Association of Nigeria, we are talking about the price. Yes, you can say the price of a live weight 500,000, but that's not the problem. There are other things, because if you increase your own, the other person will also increase his own. Because I don't know how lucrative is this whole thing. Because for me, over a year now, I've spent millions of naira in this game. From the roof, from the foundation to the roofing to the sorting of this thing, I've spent millions of naira. Millions of naira. Please, Your Excellency, as I've said before, the Commissioner of Agriculture, Edo State, whoever that see this video, please share this video. Let the relevant authority see this video. Please, my words might not be other okay, but if you have other things to do, you can also do. Any state you are from, you can also do yours. If you are from Delta State, do a video. If you are from Ondo State, also do the same thing. And see how we can make this country a better place for all of us to live. Because we cannot say the diaspora should come and invest in Nigeria, and at the end of the day, you cannot get a penny. I know if I put this money that I use investing in Nigeria, if I invest it in any project here in Nigeria, in the diaspora where I stay, at least by now, if I do not see the profit, I will see my money. That's just the truth. So that we don't discourage others not to come home and invest. That's just it. If you watch this video and if you see area that you can contribute to the development of this industry, please do. If there's anything you feel that we are not doing right, that we ought to do right to make progress in this whole thing, please do. I will really appreciate your comment. I will really appreciate your sharing, so that this thing get to the relevant authority to do the needful, to do the right thing. Obaseki, you are building College of Agriculture, Igwariahi. It's commendable. Please carry the farmers along, because if without the farmer, that place is going to be like the way other project comes and go. That's just the truth. I do not really know other things that to say, because I'm a little bit confused. I'm angry in my spirit here. Please, I'm not supposed to sound this way, but if there's anything you think I'm not doing right, please forgive me. And let us join hands together and make Edo State great. Let's make Nigeria great, and let's make Africa great, and the world a very peaceful place for all of us to coexist. I think that is all I have to say. Please love and like this video, share it until it gets to the relevant authority, and let us see how we can help ourselves, especially we that in the animal husbandry business. Thank you very much. God bless you.